Welcome to Tech in the Car, and that noise you can hear is the indicator on the Rolls Royce Spectre. And this is very, very special. This is the all-electric Rolls Royce Spectre. Yes, this is a Rolls Royce, and it is all electric. We've got 329 miles of range from its 102 kilowatt hour battery. It's got 577 horsepower. And you have to argue that if any car is deserving of an electric motor, it's Rolls Royce. Yes, the engines in Rolls Royces of the past were silent and beautiful and amazing, but this is the ultimate in silence, this car, with 2 electric motors, all that power. It's just perfect. Now, skip ahead and watch me driving it in a minute, but I can tell you I love driving this. This is a very expensive car, as you would expect for a Rolls Royce. It's over £300,000, and it can easily get even more expensive. So this is a really special car, and it's something which I really enjoy driving. Let's have a little look around it. This car is large, as you would expect for a Rolls Royce. You can see it, I'm standing next to it. It's a large car, and it's a coupe, even though you could definitely fit it as a saloon. It's elegant, and it's got the space in the back. You can see what I think of the back in a minute. But wow, these cars are very, very impressive. And one of the best features of these cars are the doors that are power operated, which I absolutely love, which then open up like this. And then you've got a ton of space to sit in the car and enjoy it. And then of course we have the Rolls Royce umbrella. Pull it out here. What more could you want than an umbrella in the weather that we have in England, but anywhere in the world, even in the Middle East, you could use that to keep you nice and clear in the shade on a sunny day. So a beautiful, beautiful car, a beautiful interior, beautiful design. Are you worried about your online data? Well, I have a solution which means you don't have to worry at all. It's called Aura. It's really easy to set up. There's an app which is available as well as the website, so you can have it on your phone, on your tablet. You may already have 1 or 2 of these tools, such as a VPN or a password manager, but Aura has it all in one, and it's fantastic value. Not having Aura is like locking the back door but leaving the front door wide open. It's one affordable price. Aura is always working to keep you safe in the background so you can concentrate on other things which are more important in life. I value my privacy and I value your privacy. So go to aura.com/techinthecar for a free 2-week trial where you can enjoy all the features and see what it's really like. And with Rolls Royce, it's not about the technology necessarily, although there is a lot here, don't get me wrong. It's about the experience of driving this car. And that is something. First of all, I mean, how quiet is everything right now? I mean, I feel like I'm not even moving. There's no noise. It's just so quiet. I can't hear anything outside. I can't hear anything. It's just astounding how quiet it is, how smooth, how comfortable. It's just riding these roads effortlessly behind this amazing quality that you have in a Rolls Royce. You know, like, I feel like you could record a podcast in a Rolls Royce because the sound is so good. And then let's talk about the driving experience. So this is the first Rolls Royce with an all digital driver's display, and it is a very pretty digital driver's display. It's very detailed, it's very sharp, but you can't change the colors of it. It's set when you buy the car, which is a bit unusual. That's a slightly eccentric take on the way technology provides adaptability the Rolls-Royce has taken with this car. But it is what it is. The noises this car makes are just, you know, like even that noise now, that's the lane assist telling me that I'm over the lane in the middle of the road. And it just sounds so relaxing. It sounds like I'm gently being told, hey, you're just over the line. Just, you know, stop being over the line. Come back and be on the right side of the line. Let's look around the inside of the Rolls Royce Spectre. So first of all, just look at this wood. This is beautiful wood. This is the cruise control settings on the car. I mean, I've never felt cruise control settings which were so luxurious. Just the quietness in this car, again, is just amazing. Everything feels high quality. You want to adjust the air vents. There we go. These buttons, which very much callbacks to the old BMW iDrive system. They're very high quality. I love these air vents. On a Rolls Royce, and you've probably seen this before, you've either got high, max, medium, soft, or off. You don't have a number, and then you adjust the temperature by moving these down here. Then we got buttons for the heated seats and cooled seats, and of course for the steering wheel. And then we've got our infotainment system, so you can navigate between it. So it's, even though it is a touchscreen and I can go between it, and it's very, very responsive, you can see here, we also have the ability to control it using the wheel and move it up and down. We've got our clock, and then it says Spectre here on the side. And then if you look at the doors, these are amazing metal speaker grills. The door locks are like that. Everything just feels amazing quality, which you would expect for a car which costs over £300,000. And then of course the other thing too, which you can't actually see when the car is off, so we've got the star liner here, we got the stars in the head lining. So if I turn the car on, we get the Rolls Royce jingle, and we've got our stars in the headliner, individually fitted fiber optics in the head lining, which look amazing, and especially at night. And then look, even the rear lights which light up the back of the car are covered in metal and look amazing. This is truly a luxurious and opulent vehicle. This is a big car, and because of its motors, it doesn't feel like a big car. Because of how light it's handling, because how it kind of wafts effortlessly over the road, it's just so, it's unexpected how light and airy this car feels to drive. Actually, I would say it's a very airy car. You know, I mean, for the fact that we've got stars in the ceiling here, which would look amazing at night, shouldn't really matter. It's just effortless to drive. And that is something really, really special, to have a car which is effortless to drive and fun to drive as well. And then here we are in the back of the Rolls Royce Spectre, where there is plenty of space, and it is very, very comfortable, even in this coupe version. And you just have to look around the rear here. Same quality, same detail everywhere in this car. 2 USB Type-Cs down there as well. We got the same cool climate controls here, which don't have a temperature but have the little knobs and the colors. And then yeah, just a really, really luxurious interior. And then look down here, look at this carpet, look at that. Feels like my dog. I've got a husky, it feels like her, a bit actually softer than my husky. So beautiful, beautiful car. Time to talk a bit about the specs of this car. So we've got 577 horsepower, which is plenty of power. It can do 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, which, considering this car weighs just under 3 tons, 2,900 or so kilograms, is very impressive. We got 2 motors, one at the front, one at the rear. The one at the rear is around 400 or so horsepower. The one at the front is around 100 or so horsepower, and they add up to the 577 horsepower. And then we've got 329 miles of range from the over 100 kilowatt hour battery. And of course, in a car like that, you want a big battery. Now, there are some arguments that having a smaller, more efficient battery is better than having a large, inefficient battery. But I'm all for the bigger the battery, the more range in theory there should be. And I think that's the case definitely here as well. We've definitely got a case of this car being a car that has the effortlessness of an electric vehicle, but also has the range of an electric vehicle. Now, will it really get 329 miles? Maybe not, but even if it got 250, 270, it's the same as an Audi Q4 e-tron, for example. So you're not compromising on range with this car. The cost, however, we're talking around £400,000. So, you know, I said 4 Audi Q4 e-trons, 5, maybe it's even 6 or 7 once you start adding options to this car. But despite being a massively large car compared, I mean, it's a coupe, but it's the size of something which is definitely in other cars a full-size saloon. But that's a Rolls Royce way, I think. You know, whenever I've seen a Rolls Royce, I thought it's way bigger than I expected it to be. But it's just got that presence that comes from having a Rolls Royce. And you know, I can't argue with that. So my first drive in a Rolls Royce, I have to say I'm very, very impressed. I hope you enjoyed this video on the Rolls Royce Spectre. Please like and subscribe to Tech in the Car for more on the channel. Thanks for watching.